What's up everybody, Corey with Freaky Tech Reviews here. A company I haven't heard of called EasySMX sent out their 9124 Pro game controller for me to check out. So today I want to check out and see, is this the controller that you hand your friend when they come over, or if it's actually worth it for full-time use. The immediate standout feature of this controller is its dual Hall effect sensing system, as this system uses magnets to prevent stick drift and offsetting over prolonged use. I'm sure I've got some Nintendo Switch fans that can really appreciate that. This allows a slightly more responsive and precise gameplay experience, and with this technology, EasySMX boasts an impressive 2 to 4 times longer service life than your average controller. Now, I haven't had this controller long enough to actually test that, but I'll talk through its durability in just a second. One thing I definitely like is the high level of compatibility, because while it looks like a Switch Pro controller, it's not limited to just one platform. The 9124 Pro is compatible with a wide range of platforms including Nintendo Switch, Switch Lite, and Switch OLED, but also Windows 7 through 11, as well as Android, iOS, and Steam. And so if platform diversity is important for you, it definitely checks the box there. This controller also offers 3 different connection methods, from 2.4 GHz wireless with the included dongle, Bluetooth, and a wired connection with the provided USB-C cable. This controller has a pretty decent looking paint job with some blood and a graffiti handprint, and I like the texture of the handles as they give you a nice grip. There are 2 back paddles with a total of 4 programmable buttons and 5 levels of adjustable vibration. And for battery life, the 600 mAh battery is said to last you 10 hours. Okay, I do have some thoughts on this controller. Being that it is a budget controller, and we'll talk about price in just a second, I always wonder, is it going to feel like a budget controller? And yes, it does. While the white plastic body feels decent enough, the black plastic buttons feel like they have a pretty short lifespan, especially with the back buttons. During gameplay, I have to say that it didn't feel that bad though. Overall, it was comfortable enough and feels basically the same as the Switch Pro controller, which it looks to be modeled after. But when you hold the 2 controllers, you can definitely tell that the Switch Pro, being from Nintendo themselves, is a much higher quality of material, but that's obviously because they're in a different price bracket. So while it does feel pretty good in the hand, but the buttons feel kind of cheap, I will say that the responsiveness is pretty good while you're using it. Now, the price for this controller comes in at $45.99. I think it's a little steep for the quality and feel that you're really paying more for the design than anything. But what's really confusing is I've seen another brand with the exact same design sell this controller on Amazon for $30, except it doesn't have the back buttons. So I'm a little confused on where the design originated from. And unlike other EasySMX controllers, you cannot purchase this one specifically on Amazon, only through their website, which I did link in the description below. So no affiliate revenue from me for this, but if you're interested, be sure to check that link out. So overall, I think this controller is pretty solid if it's on a sale. $46 is a little steep for me for what you get, but I think anything less than that, I think you'll be pretty satisfied with it. Is it going to be the controller that you hand your friend when they first come over? For the first month or 2? Probably not. I think it's solid enough to be your main controller for a little while, but without any concrete evidence, I do think that it'll wear out fairly quickly. But if you have any experience with this controller, definitely leave a comment below, because I'd love to know your experience with EasySMX. They have a ton of controllers and products available, and I found them in a couple of different top 5 budget controller lists, but I had never heard of them, so I'm really curious to know if you have any experience with them as a viewer. But if you've made it this far into the video, please consider subscribing and joining the Freaky Tech family. And also, if you like the video, it helps the YouTube algorithm and helps the channel grow. But I really appreciate you taking the time to join me today to check this controller out. Again, I'm Corey with Freaky Tech Reviews. I'll see you next time.